And what's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Bro, Phil was all like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" I did not cut my mic on. That's my fault, though. That's my
I
fault,
was like, yo, pause, pause, pause.
bro. Look, I be forgetting how sensitive this mic is, y'all. Look, check this out. Like it cuts
That's
on,
crazy.
yeah, it cuts on, cuts off with just a touch, man. This thing is absolutely amazing. Besides that, man, I don't know if you guys know that this is kind of a cool thing. This is our ninth episode.
Yeah,
Yep.
insane.
Yep. Number 10 is where we take it to a whole new level. Today we started a little bit late. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm not even gonna lie.
Blame him, bro. I'm always on time, chat. I'm always on time.
Look, okay, so y'all know that I'm on my road to 24. Phil, you heard that, right? My road to 24.
Oh yeah. You were in my live earlier about that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 24. I'm gonna be the first debater to do a 24-hour debunk. And what it is I'm picking 24 people that I'm going to debunk, and each one of them individually is gonna get an hour video. I'm already working on right now. I'm already at 20 minutes for to start my 30. I was supposed to start my 30 earlier, but I had my podcast to do, so we had to come do this. But yeah, no, it's gonna be glorious. I'm enjoying it. But before I came on live, or before I finished my part 3, I just had to. There was a video that I just felt like I had to just kind of, go after. And I'm sorry, I couldn't help it, guys. I'm a war god. What do you expect out of me? Okay, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you guys haven't heard, there's been some changes in the ether, right, Phil? Uh-huh. So Marvel and Disney got some competition.
They finally got some competition for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how. Hell, bro. What's the last time Marvel has gotten competition like this?
Exactly. When's the last time? Like it's been
The
so long.
90s.
Yep. And now it's like, it's kind of crazy. Hold on a second. Lord Walker, I appreciate you, my boy. This man said, "Don't apologize for being you, King." And I'm just like, man, they try to make me do that every day. But nah, man. So with Netflix buying DC, Warner
Oh, just Warner
Brothers,
Brothers, everything,
yeah, they
right?
got it all. Like I don't know if y'all know this, they got it all. When I say they got it all, they got everything. They have Cartoon Network. They got what? What else they got? They got Cartoon Network.
So they got Cartoon Network, Hanna
Yep.
Barbera,
Yep.
Looney Tunes,
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings,
Matrix.
Sopranos,
Yep. Don't forget Matrix.
and DC, right? They
Yep.
got DC,
They got all that.
um, and they got Mortal Kombat.
And they got DC Studios.
Yep, and the thing is too that not a lot of people are talking about is we might actually
Oh,
be getting some
Harry Potter.
that too. Well, Harry Potter's weird because isn't it split with Paramount?
Nah, they got it. That's theirs.
Okay. Well, back to what I was saying though. The good thing is, if you're a DC fan, this might be the first time we might actually get some DC games, like good ones
Like
outside of
yeah,
Batman.
some really good because they have the money for it. But
Yeah.
now this is the thing that I'm not gonna lie, because I do have a video I gotta do about it. I'm not gonna lie. If if even if y'all don't get movies in cinema, which I don't believe that, it doesn't change the powerhouse that you guys have, because everything that you have is streaming. And the thing about Netflix is the one thing DC can't do all year round that Marvel and Disney does:
It's unstoppable content all year
unstoppable
round.
content and red carpet content. So it's so much work for influencers now. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much work for influencers.
Well, so back to the theater thing. I'm not anti-theater, but I was live about this on Friday.
Yeah.
And this movie content creator was in my chat, called me bird brain because I don't go and see every single film, and I
Mm,
only really support if it's a comic book film.
mm.
I'm not a movie guy. Like when I go to see the movies, it's like a special occasion because not my Pacific theater, but people are loud. Sometimes I don't like being a big crowd of people. Sometimes, like it just is what it is. It's expensive. I'd rather invest my money into comic books. That's what I do. I don't want to go every weekend spend $25 on a movie. And you and I talked about this on a live, like if you want candy, popcorn, or anything like that, bro, you're spending a lot of money, and you're not in the comfort of your own home. You can't pause the film, like And I'm not saying you should not go to theater, but if someone doesn't want to go to theater, you can't get mad at them. That's their choice.
Very true. So first things first, Phil, I respect you so much because you're such a nice guy. You really are. I'm being for real, you guys. Phil is such a wonderful person. He is.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, because I would have pulled my shit out and said, open up. I'm sorry, because I'd be damn. Like, that shit, I'm sorry. Well, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck? Because I didn't spend and watch every fucking movie. Bitch, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, that's my thing. Like, that's where me and you are we're just so vastly different. Like, you're.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how to go from like a 0 to like a 7 or 6.
Oh, baby,
I go from 0 to a 10.
I go to, nah, fuck that. I go to Tartarus. You fuck with me, I go fucking past hell straight to Tartarus. Like, I don't think you understand, Phil. Like, listen to me. And you know, the people watching, they know who I am. They know who King Lion is. When you come after me and I fire back, I'm going to give you PTSD for even attempting that shit. The next time you even think about doing a video about me or even saying my fucking name, you going to say that shit in darkness. You think I'm playing? You going to say my fucking name in dark. You ain't going to say that shit publicly. Bitch, you know better. I'm going to have you constipated for 6 weeks fucking with me. You think I'm playing?
Dante's Inferno shit.
You think I'm playing? I don't, no, fuck that. And I'm going to be so sweet. I'm going to be so sweet. You going to wish I yelled at your ass. That's how bad it is. You're going to wish I yelled at you. So I'm saying?
Well, yeah, no, for sure. And you know what's crazy too? I was probably one of the few content creators that I was like, guys, we need to go support Superman. I made a video like every week.
Bro, I was telling these motherfuckers, if you don't get your ass in them fucking seats, this is the time they fucking need y'all. Y'all need to be there. And now look at you. You don't got a single fucking movie in the top 10. Not one of them. Not one of them.
Like, I consider Clark in the Mount Rushmore, but the fact that he can't hit $1 billion is fucking pathetic.
The fact that Batman makes more than you the fact that Batman makes more than you is fucking pathetic. That don't make sense.
And Clark is the epitome of good in superheroes, American superheroes.
Yeah, they don't want that. They want toxicity. They want a rich white man who can't keep no woman picking up little boys off the street and bringing them to his big ass mansion. That's what they want. They want
for sure.
They want Candyland 24/7. That's what they're looking for.
So back to the theater thing, though. People don't know this. Warner Brothers, they don't like their movies in theaters that long either. Superman was only in there for 30 days before it went to digital.
A month.
Like, so, and then, you know, what the crazy part is, again, I'm not trying to, like, say Disney's the best, but again, people criticize Disney for everything, but they keep their movies out there for, like, 90 days.
Yeah.
Like, Fantastic Four didn't go to Disney Plus until, like, a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, Disney is saving the theater market. Look at Zootopia. Zootopia 2 right now is going to hit over $1 billion. In Japan right now, it is the best Western film ever to hit Japan.
Yep.
That is insane.
Did you see that? Now, hold on, real quick. Now, guys, listen to me. I didn't get to see Zootopia. I haven't seen it yet. Phil, have you seen it?
No, I actually...
Chat. There's a scene that I need you guys to tell me if it's real or not. I don't know if the shit was AI. But was the fox pulling that bunny by her ears? I don't care about spoilers. Was the goddamn fox pulling that bitch by them bunny ears? I need to know. I saw a video. I don't know if that's AI or not, but he had that ass by them fucking bunny ears. She was getting pulled that shit back, and somebody was like, hey, what's happening? He was like, oh shit. Like, is that a thing? Bro said, yes, he pulled her by her ears. Wow.
Wow. I saw the first film a couple days ago on Disney Plus. It's a good film. Zootopia is a good film.
Wow. Like, no, it is a good film. But now I have to go see the fucking movie now. Now I got to. I know that sounds
I got to see
weird.
Avatar. I got to see Avatar.
Oh.
I'm so excited, bro.
Woo, yes.
But hey, remember this random guy said the James Cameron Avatar movies are trash. Remember that? Look at liar. And he never saw them, by the way.
In the immortal words of Stranger Things, suck my fat one. There you go. That's how I feel. Fuck you. I like that little fat motherfucker. He's like, suck my fat one. I love him. I fucking love him. That little motherfucker is so G. I love him. The minute you say something to him, you know what you can do? You can suck my fat one. Well, damn, bitch. Okay, we going there. Oh, okay. That boy is awesome. But other than that, though, yeah, no, man, I think Netflix is. I think that was a big fucking power move. Here's my problem, though. Right? Here's my problem.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. And I don't think any of you guys are seeing this. I think what Netflix is doing is great. I do. I don't really see it as a problem. I do like the fact that DC got sold. But here's my issue. Here's the thing that nobody's looking at. If Netflix fucks up and they can't maintain you, or they get into a situation like Warner Brothers did, Disney can steal. Because now
I think the government will get involved.
bullshit. Bullshit.
Because think about this.
Hold on. I'm sorry. If I'm Mickey Mouse, I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck you would. I'm not playing. If I'm Mickey Mouse, I wish the fuck you would come over here and tell me how to spend my money.
Remember, back in the 80s, bro, Jim Shooter, the editor-in-chief at Marvel, almost got Superman and Batman because the sales.
Hey.
And that's why DC rebooted, because they got required by WB at the time.
Yeah.
And by the way, for people who don't know this, when the comic book industry was dying in the 90s, the only reason why DC survived is because Warner Brothers bought them.
Yeah.
Marvel was its own company.
Yeah. And that's what
that's why.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, if you fuck up, Mickey Mouse, that Infinity Gauntlet looking hungry as shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If Netflix can't save them, if Netflix can't save the movies, Disney's not doing it either. Like,
hey, it's not about. It's just the fact that like they own so much now. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if like
Star Wars, Disney, or Star Wars, Marvel, DC? Oh my god.
And the problem is that every time you think that would never happen, bitch, shut up. Yes, it will. Like, they don't, like, why do you think they have so much now? All Netflix is now like the new Disney, but just in a different way. Because what they did was they did the same thing, but the only problem was like they did it in less time. So it's like Disney acquired all those assets.
Well, you heard my thing on this?
Go ahead.
I personally believe so. Netflix is worth more than Disney, but the caveat to that, I'm telling you, it is. Look it up. It's about a couple billion. Now, here's my thing though. I think, in my estimate, I think Disney's worth more because of the theme parks. That is more stable.
But see, that's my thing. That's my thing though. Disney's worldwide though.
It is. Well, Netflix is too. Netflix is too with the subscribers, but the issue is though, subscribers, people can leave at any time.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's not. If the economy, the economy's not doing well, baby, and you keep raising your prices, ain't nobody finna pay.
Disney, like Disney World, Disneyland, do people go? It doesn't matter if it's a recession. It doesn't it's a theme park. So yeah. I think Disney's evaluation is undervalued because of the theme parks. I think theme parks are more stable. They have a income source that can consistently get every day. I mean, you and I talked about this, how much parking is. They make $2 to $3 million a day just in parking.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
this Netflix. This is the thing for Disney. Could you imagine if Disney made a Disney World in Texas?
They're supposed to. Universal already is. It's gonna be in Frisco. Supposedly the Disney they're working out a plan to do it in Austin, like between Austin, like Waco area.
Yeah.
But they're worried about the weather because of tornadoes and stuff, which is fair. But it's like,
bring that ass home, bitch. So I can stop traveling.
Think about this. So Walt Disney bought back in the '60s when he bought Disney World, like the land.
Yeah.
I think it was like $100K for like 10, 20 acres, something like ridiculous. And the government didn't know what he was doing because they had different company names. So he kind of finessed them.
Yeah.
And so he got it on the cheap. And now they got about 20 square miles of land.
Yeah.
Texas, bro, there's so much land out here. It's just fucking just nothing. It's just nothing.
It's just nothing. So, and that's my thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the stream, stay the fuck out my state. Okay? Stay in LA. Stay in Miami. Don't come here. Stay away. Please stay the fuck away. Take your ass home.
We got enough people, bro. Traffic's terrible.
Please, God. Oh, God. Don't. Please don't bring that up. That's why people ask me all the time, why are you always at home? Like, why are you never driving around? Bitch, do you live in Texas? No, you don't.
You know what's crazy? I have drove from New York to Cali to Florida to Washington. Texas is the only state at 5 o'clock rush hour. Um, Usually people work downtown. You can drive downtown or drive from downtown to the suburbs, and at 5 o'clock it's traffic jam on both sides.
Yeah.
Usually, go to New York, 9 a.m. going toward the city is traffic jam, and then going away from city is it's clear.
Yeah.
And then at 5 o'clock it's reversed. Texas, it's both. No matter what time.
No matter what
I
time.
don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know if there's that many people.
It's
or...
really just like right now it's like 9:55. If you wait till maybe around 10:30, 11
o'clock,
then that's when everything gets dead, and everything doesn't pick back up until like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Other than that, everything else is dead.
Hey,
so it's like,
I tell you what though, at 11 o'clock midnight, bro, it's dead. I mean, there's not a car.
There's not a car. And that's what I'm saying. Like when people always, why are you always home, bitch? Why don't you come live to Texas? You'll find out why I'm always home. Like, who the fuck wants to? If I wanted to just sit down and just inch my way down the fucking street, I might as well just stay the fuck home. Like, why?
And I'm not paying a toll. I'm not paying a $12 toll. You
lost your fucking mind. Have a good day. I'm staying home, bitch. Have a good day. But other than that, though, yeah, I think Netflix did a good thing. I think DC is for the most part safe. They didn't have the capital before. They do now.
They got more stability now.
Way more stability. They have way more. I'm talking about, god damn, they got stability.
I want. Listen, Lion, for a video game space, we got a Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We got the X-Men Legends. I need a Justice League Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, 4-player co-op. By the way, have you played Marvel Cosmic Invasion yet?
No.
Oh my god, why? You're a '90s baby and you haven't bought it.
Phil,
it is so Lion. It's so Lion. Buy it right now. It's $30.
Phil, I'm
Cosmic Ghost Rider's in it.
Phil, I'm at war.
I understand you're at war.
I don't have time. I'm at war. I got war plans.
Nah, listen, it's so good, bro. I played it with my followers on live. It's
I got
fun.
Black Ops and I hate that. I got Black Ops and like I can't even play Black Ops like I want to.
No, do you know Knowles in Marvel Cosmic Invasion?
Yeah, no, I saw you cry. I saw you was like, y'all should have seen Phil. Phil acted like he got like, how can I put this? Phil act like Hugh Hefner came back and gave him his fortune. No, that's how Phil acted.
No, but listen, for people who don't know, Noah's my favorite character, and it's like, bro, he's in Cosmic Invasion, he's in Rivals, he's coming back to comics. He has to be in.
Well, here's my thing though, bro. Like, if I buy that game, you already know I'm not playing nothing else but Silver Surfer and Ghost Rider.
Beta Ray Bill is really fun to play with.
I don't give a damn. You already know me. I'm a spirit of vengeance to the day I die.
Yeah, he was fun to play. That was like the character I was playing.
I bet that motherfucker is so enjoyable. God damn.
I haven't tried Surfer. But Iron Man was fun to play. Beta Ray Bill, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Nova. Those are the characters I played, and they were really fun. So.
Oh, guys, do not forget, if you have any super chats, please make sure that you put them in. We will be doing the super chats towards the end of the podcast. Just letting you guys know. We're trying to get a very strict schedule. That way we start dropping them like we the most of it is just us actually having a podcast. And then towards the end, we answer all your guys' questions before everything's done. Just letting you guys know. So real quick, though. So what else do we have on the slate besides what Netflix is doing?
Just anything?
Yeah, go for it.
So, Chip Zdarsky, for people in the chat, Chip Zdarsky confirmed that Marvel Comics will not be rebooting in his new event called Armageddon. It will be, I guess, continuing on from the Captain America series, which what I believe the event's going to be like is Marvel's Dark Age, from like the 2000s.
So real quick, I want to let y'all know, you bat sexuals and you DC bitches, shut the fuck up. We're not resetting. We ain't going nowhere.
Marvel prides themselves of not rebooting.
Exactly.
They pride themselves. They will never reboot.
I don't even want to hear that shit no more. You kiss my ass. I get so sick and tired of hearing that shit. Aren't y'all gonna reboot? Aren't y'all gonna no, we're not.
I don't know where to start, bro. Guess what? Everything's canon. Every comic book they release from
everything is canon. Everything is canon. Everything is
like
canon.
I mean, for me, bro, if they actually rebooted Lion, I think that would kill Marvel, because you would alienate every story that's ever been created, and reader and writer and creator.
And it would literally be like, so there was just no point of any of this shit. Oh, okay. Damn. Fuck. And that would be it. That'd be it.
Because like DC events are a little bit different because each their big event is like a crisis,
Yeah.
right? Marvel, it's not like that. Like there's Civil War, there's Annihilation Wave,
Yeah.
Kingdom Black, Judgment Day, Blood Hunt, Secret Invasion. You know, there's events that are not dealing with the multiverse, so you would just alienate that stuff. Like DC doesn't really do that many events that are just on Earth. It's mostly a crisis.
Yeah. Well, here's
for the
thi-
most part.
Well, here's the thing about it for me, like, right? So, one thing I love about Marvel opposed to DC is that Marvel doesn't reset like that. It doesn't reset. And because of that, these characters are so rich with knowledge and information. They're so powerful and they're so strong. And they're so connected to themselves. It's crazy. And I think that's what I love about Marvel. That's what I think is so amazing about it, is that when I was a kid, I used to love watching Indiana Jones. Phil, I don't know if you know. Have you ever seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah,
I've seen every Indiana Jones you can think of. Like I as a kid growing up, Jumanji, The Goonies, Blade Runner, Dune, stuff like that. Those are the movies I used to watch all the time. There are a lot of other movies, but one of my favorite movies is like Legend, right? But when it comes to Indiana Jones, I love Indiana Jones. And the only time I get that Indiana Jones feeling is when I'm at a comic shop or just at a bookstore looking for books, because Indiana Jones gives me that feeling. Like comic books, that's amazing. Being able to go look through all that knowledge and information to learn so much about a character that you love. With DC, I don't get that. I don't have, because they reboot so much. You can't. Not everything is canon to the character. Yeah, you're reading it, but there's no. I can't fall in love with the character because they're so afraid to like take an L or take a loss, and that's just like, I just can't do it.
So people tell me that it's harder to get into Marvel than DC, and I don't know. For me, I think the continuity for DC is messed up. They're fixing it right now, I think, because they had the history of DC books that came out. Remember?
Yeah.
So they're fixing it. But Marvel, I could be like, dude, if you want to read Doctor Strange, there's 9 volumes, started from 1970 until now. That's it.
Yep. Literally.
And it's like, I feel like that's a lot easier. And I feel like the people who want to reboot are either DC stans who want Marvel to fail, or 2, they're too lazy enough to just start reading a lot of stuff. That's it.
Yep.
And I think Marvel, the fact that Marvel went through bankruptcy and still not rebooted, I think I have to give them props to that. That's insane. Imagine going bankrupt, like, fuck that, we're not rebooting. They tried to a little bit, remember, with Heroes Reborn. And guess what? It didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't.
People got pissed, and then they brought back.
Yeah.
So, if you don't want to read all this stuff, that's fine. If you're a casual comic book fan, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, we need those people, right? So if that's the case, there's the Ultimate Universe for you. That's why it's there. It's a linear story, right?
Yeah.
I think the issue is that people love linear stories too much. Like, they love Lord of the Rings. Like, there's a beginning, middle, end. Yeah. And sometimes, like, for me, I don't like that. I like a story to keep going on forever if it's done well. And, so, linear stories only work for, like, independent stuff, I feel like. Like, I guess Something's Killing the Children, House of Slaughter, like that stuff. There's a beginning, middle, end to that.
Don't get me started, because you already know I got them headbands. I collect. Look, don't nobody love Something's Killing the Children like King Lion does, baby. I'm locked in.
Well, okay, so Weapon X asked DC's continuity is the post-crisis. Yeah, so pretty much 1985 until now is canon. New 52 is weird. Some stuff isn't canon. Like Captain Atom, that's not canon. Batman, for the most part, is canon. Clark and Lois didn't really date now. I think there was just a fling for real quick, but that wasn't like a full-on relationship. They changed that. Death of the Family still canon. Like, majority of everything from Batman from 85 until now is completely canon. Like, every story for the most part.
Yeah.
So some stuff is not canon. Like, for characters, it's weird. Every character is different.
You want to know something? There was a Batsexual that tried to use a Batman feat, where Batman has stated that he has mastered all forms of martial arts, and then when you turn to the next couple of pages, he gets his ass beat with bamboo sticks by a couple of ninjas. Ain't that some shit? I have mastered all martial arts. Oh, shit! and you got your ass beat by some
Well,
bamboo sticks.
what about Damien beating him?
Exactly. Exactly.
Damien
I
knows
mean,
more than I
I
do.
mean, you could, yeah, no, that was the craziest shit, and he knows more than me. Wow.
So how many martial arts are there? 200?
Exactly. Shut that shit up. I don't even want to hear it. Besides that, though, but oh yeah, but Phil, don't forget we can't answer any of those until towards the end.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
got you.
that was just pure fucking reflex to him. He was like, anyway.
Well, yeah, no. I just want people to know that like DC continuity is very weird.
It's stupid. It's DC's writing is stupid. Like, what irritates me about DC Comics is that like they'll make a mistake and instead of just owning up to it, they're just like, oh no, bitch,
reboot
it. Yeah,
reset,
reboot, and
click escape, click escape.
Like yeah, just click and it's like, bitch, what is this? What is this? Like, I think one of the things that pisses me off about DC is like, for instance, guys, check this out. So in Batman, right, the failsafe era, how is it that Batman gets captured by Failsafe, Failsafe puts his ass to sleep, and then basically takes all the other Batman aspects of himself out of Bruce Wayne's head and puts him inside of a robot, right? Batman defeats Failsafe, and instead of grabbing Failsafe, he leaves him for the government to pick up. Now, here's where the shit irritates the goddamn, like, just irritates the fuck out of me. Why is it you know damn well Failsafe almost killed you and your fucking family, and you're going to leave his body there for somebody to pick up? That's bad writing. Why didn't you take the body with you and not write that, oh, Failsafe while I was out must have transferred some of his consciousness somewhere else, or
like an Ultron.
Like an Ultron transferred his consciousness, and that's why he's no longer in this body, because he already copied himself somewhere else. Oh, fuck. No, your writing is that Batman's stupid ass left this shit. Like, DC does that all the time. It's just bad writing. That's all it is. It's terrible writing. It's terrible fucking writing.
They could have just made Amanda Waller sneaked up on Batman, knocked his ass out, and took the robot. They could have done that shit.
Something. God damn. Like, what is... And then here's the worst part. Failsafe, baby. You captured Batman. You beat his ass. You put him to sleep. And you didn't think to just kill his ass right there? Batman doesn't kill. Well, motherfucker, like, what were you designed for? What were you designed for?
I think Failsafe, I remember, wanted Bruce to see his failure. I think that was the whole point.
Yeah, but no, Failsafe was designed to kill him if he ever took a fucking life. And then, like, how they beat him is that because he's Batman, Batman doesn't... Shut the fuck up. That's terrible fucking writing. That's terrible fucking writing. What should have happened was Batman should have had a suit. Right, he should have had a suit or had something planned or made to help him. Like, I feel like the fail-safe shit should have went a little bit longer. I feel like Batman should have went in hiding, and Batman should have went somewhere else. I feel like there should have been another fucking dimension that Batman had that nobody knew about with just weapons and shit in it, right? And I feel like Batman Batman should have cut a dimension open, and he should have been in there while his Robins were like trying to stop. Like, after he saved his boys, like trying to stop Failsafe. I feel like the Failsafe run should have been a little bit longer. And when Batman emerged from that other dimension, then that should have been the showdown of the fucking century. Because now you have a Failsafe Batman with all the powers and abilities and being able to take out all the fucking Justice League, and a Batman with fucking prep time. That's what you should have had. And that would have been a cool quip. Like, what makes you think you can defeat me now? Because I had prep time. And they just go at it. Just, god damn, whoa. And he's like, I am Batman. You think your prep time can beat mine? I planned for this. No, you're not Batman. You're just something I dreamed up, but I'm the real original. And then they just, I'm talking about, they're going at it. Like, for the first time, Gotham is in danger, not because of one of Batman's rogues, but because of Batman. But Gotham has to burn if it's gonna be saved. Like, that would have been some cool shit. Instead of the dumbass shit they did, it's just oh my god.
Like, I agree with you. I think they could have done like some Nightfall shit. Remember Nightfall? Bruce's back was broke, and then Jean-Paul took over the mantle for a little bit.
Yeah,
they could have done that. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, he went from the failsafe, and then Bruce went to a different dimension, and then he came back, and then we had that dumb Joker arc, that piece of shit. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know.
That shit was ass. And I'm not. No offense to Chip, I think Chip's a great writer, but that arc was not great. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Joker being butt ass naked in the water, going like, "Hey Bruce, you like me, don't you, bitch?" Like some
Yep.
weird shit.
Yep.
Like I'm just like nah, this is not for me. So I agree with you.
Yeah. So I think. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Phil, what else did you have on the list for today?
Um. Oh, Avengers Endgame is returning to theaters September of 2026.
Now I think that's kind of crazy because like the fact that you're gonna return to the fucking theaters and you think and DC and everybody else think they're not gonna make money. Phil, we're gonna go see that.
Oh hell yeah!
Phil, we're
Oh
seeing that. Like, come on now. Like, Phil, have you ever been to the Cinemark in Plano?
no.
We're going there,
Okay.
and that should be closer to you. That's where we're going. That's the only movie theater that I go to in Dallas, Texas. Like, I swear to God, it's either that one or the one in Cedar Hill. But for the most part, if I'm gonna pay my money, I go to the Cinemark at Plano because the Cinemark in Plano, Phil,
Well,
Phil.
well, the movie theater I went to that was in Dallas is when I saw Thunderbolts early. Remember I saw
Yeah,
Thunderbolts like a that was IMAX and wow. My
yeah.
my dad and I got to see Thunderbolts like 3 weeks before it came out. That was nice. It was in the mall. Do you know the mall in it's by DFW Airport, I think. I don't know, maybe not.
Are you
It's
talking about?
it's
Are you
the,
talking about North Park?
yes, think so. It's in the mall.
Wait. Is it like kind of like modern and cool, and the theater is
Yeah,
upstairs?
it has escalators.
Yeah, and you got to go all the way up. Yeah, that's North Park.
So that's the theater I went to in now I guess that's considered Dallas.
Yeah, that's AMC.
Okay, yeah. And that theater was beautiful. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think I think that was like only like my second or third time being in IMAX.
yeah, but that's AMC's IMAX. What I'm trying to say is like when it comes down to it, like it's Cinemark. When you go for like the bigger rooms, like you want that IMAX experience. Yeah, that's that they have that like that pretty much everywhere. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go.
Well,
We're gonna see that bitch in Screen X.
I'm telling you though, I think it's smart on Disney to re-release it because
Yeah,
guess what? You don't think there's going to be a Doomsday post-credit scene?
exactly.
Like you know how Endgame's post-credit scene was Tony dying and then
Yeah,
they put his you don't think they'll add in another post-credit scene?
yeah,
I if I'm Disney, Bob Iger, if you're listening, that's what I would do. I would because it's supposed to be a direct sequel to Endgame,
yeah.
right? Like you're only supposed to watch Loki, Doctor Strange, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, probably Captain America 4. But that'd be really cool to put a post-credit scene that's like a teaser for Avengers Doomsday for after Endgame.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
yeah.
And I have a feeling though, the scene with Peggy and Steve are dancing, right? Do you remember what I'm talking about when he went back in time and did? I have a feeling Doomsday opens up to that, and it's RDJ's Doom meeting Steve Rogers because he's causing an incursion. Because think about this. Think about this. Sam Shield is from another Earth.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think people realize that. Like, the original Shield, Thanos destroyed it.
yeah,
They didn't repair it. Basically, when Steve went back in time, he caused the branch, right? Because he
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to do that.
yeah,
He went back to the main MCU and gave Sam the shield when he was old.
yeah,
So Sam's shield is an incursion. It's causing it.
yeah,
It's in some regard. It's not supposed to be there.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Well, yes and no. So
It's
here's
mind blowing.
well here's the problem with the shield situation, right? So the shield technically doesn't come from. It still comes from the same Earth. It does have its own timeline, and that's because, like you said, what Steve did made another timeline. Now, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. We don't know if Steve existed during all of that. We don't know that. We don't know. There's no way for us to know that until they do a Captain, which they should have done. They should have done like a Captain America, like
TV show.
yeah, TV show, whatever. Because Red Guardian said he fought him one time, and I was just like, "You fought Cap," which means Cap was out here doing his thing. He didn't stop being a hero. That's what that means. That means when Cap went back in time.
Because when he went back and met with Peggy, he's probably in his 20s.
Yeah.
By the time the
20s or 30s, one of them.
He's probably what 80 or 90 by Endgame.
Yeah, but the problem is when he went back in time. Remember, he went back to a specific time. So during that time, it would have been where he fought Red Guardian. And remember, Red Guardian said, "I fought Captain America before." And I was like,
when did you do that?
and I was like, "Oh, when Cap went back in time, damn Cap, so you didn't stop being a hero, you bitch. Damn, you didn't stop being a hero."
Here's the issue too. If he fought Red Guardian, when he got unfroze, he never did that.
Yeah.
Which in my
No. When he got unfroze, it was so. This is how it works. What you have to understand is, if Captain America went back in time when Peggy, and went to go live with Peggy
after World War II,
that means that Cap was there for that. He was still frozen, sure. He knew where he was, but he was still there for that. Which means that's kind of fucking weird, Cap. Cap. That's kind of fucking weird because you made out with your fucking relative. You didn't know, but that's nasty, Cap. That's nasty. Now, that's nasty, Cap. That look, Marvel's gonna have to explain that. Because branch my ass. Peggy had kids. Branch my ass. Peggy, baby, you gonna have to explain that because I'm sorry. Till this day, that has got to be the most Dukes of Hazzard fucking hillbilly shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. That is your relative.
Wait, no, but hold on though. If he went back in time and caused a branch, that's not his daughter then.
But no. How did Peggy? That's what I'm saying. If he caused a branch and it's a different timeline, my problem is you're still back in your main timeline, and Peggy still had a daughter with some. So who was the fucker that got her pregnant?
Someone. It's not Steve in the main timeline.
Then what did you get with her after the baby, and she just left that fucker and said, "My man's here, bye."
I
see,
I don't
Marvel.
know.
Hey, Marvel, that one, baby. I'm sorry. You gonna have to explain that. No. You gonna have to explain that.
Well, the good thing is the writer for Loki, Michael Waldron, he's writing Doomsday. He's a screenwriter.
Okay.
So the Russo brothers, they know about Endgame, and so I in my opinion, Lion, what I think is going to happen, I think the beginning parts of Doomsday is RDJ's Doom going to that time when they were dancing, and Doom's like, Steve, you cause an incursion, come with me, or I'll fucking kill your family. Like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, that'll be peak, bro. I'll be getting cold chills.
I really want to see some more. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think the thing that I want to see the most when it comes to the MCU is I want to see some more fucking some Winter Soldier. I want a series of just Winter Soldier. I don't like what I want. This is what I want, guys. Tell me if you like this idea or not. Please don't lie to me. If you like this idea, let me know what's up. But I want to see Winter Soldier, like an episode, like just a whole series. Where I'm probably gonna make a video and pitch this, but I want to see a fucking TV show of Winter Soldier having nightmares, and every time he has a nightmare, the episode is what he did. It's what he did. Like the episode,
like Tony's parents,
like every episode will start with him like waking up in shakes or terrors or sweating, right? And or he's going to sleep. Like every episode will start the way him going to sleep. Like we'll see him do some shit, come home, go to the grocery store, have a little, oh hey, how you doing? And if he gets to the house and he tries to, he tries to take a nap, every time he has one of those night terrors, we get to see him like what he was doing and what those nightmares were like. I would love to see him do some nasty shit. Like I want a TV show of Captain America and the Winter Soldier, but as a fucking show, and I want to see him do some nasty shit. Like I want to see him do some nasty, despicable shit. I'm talking about, you don't even got to show his face. Keep the fucking mask on. Like he's having nightmares and he never takes the mask off. He always has that mask on, and he's just out there doing it big, just fucking shit up. I'm talking about fucking shit up, and the best part about it is if you keep the mask on, you never have to see his face, right? You never have to see his face. You can get a stump devil, whatever you need, and bro said that shit could work. They're liking it. So that's what I like, bro. Bro said you want him to relieve them nightmares like Greek Kratos. Fuck yeah! I want him like at the end of each episode, I want him to wake up in a cold sweat, the bed's destroyed, or there's some holes in the fucking wall. I want him. Like damn, bitch. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see some shit like that. And then hold on. And then I want one for fucking Wolverine too. That would be so fucking peak to have Hugh Jack. And I know he would hate it. I know he would. But that would be so peak to see some shit like that. You can animate that. But I think Marvel would do so well if they did some shit like that, right? Like every episode is him reliving a mission that he did, and we just see him doing some of the nastiest fucking work. work you can think of. And it'd be so cool if there's like that episode when he fought Black Widow. You could do that one, or you could do Steve Rogers or some shit like that. But I just really want to see it, man. Bro said when Lion cooks, the shit is always delicious. Baby, I'm trying to feed y'all. Like, I'm sorry to tell y'all, I'm trying to make sure y'all eat. Do you understand me? Marvel, if you watch this shit, I'm telling you, you need to hire me, bitch. You need to hire me. You already know what it is. You need to fucking hire me. Let me write. I got you. But come on, y'all can't tell me you wouldn't love to see some shit like that. A Bucky Barnes fucking TV show where Bucky is sitting there waking up in cold sweats and shit, having fucking nightmares, tearing his goddamn... Like, it'd be so cool in certain scenes. Like, if he gets punched in his mouth in real life, his fucking reflex would break his fucking bed or punch a hole in the wall. Like, that would be fucking awesome. Like, y'all can't tell me.
You would feel the emotion.
Yeah, you would feel the emotion. Like if somebody roo, and he fucking, like, his fist hits the wall and his sleeve.
Armed and dangerous.
Like, no, like it'd be so cool. No, real shit. Like, it would be so cool if, like, somebody, like, let's say he gets a girlfriend or some shit like that, right? Or one of his neighbors hear him, like, freaking out, and it's a girl. Like, oh, that'd be so crazy. A love interest. Like, you have a love interest throughout the whole show, and she hears him freaking out, and his arm, because it's Wakandan tech, it starts twitching and moving on its own. Like, it starts glowing, like glowing purple. Like, you can see the kind of energy, because he's feeding it all its intensity. It'd be so cool if she, like, tries to break in because she thinks somebody's fighting him, and it's him sleepwalking, and he grabs her by her fucking throat, lifts her up, and she's Bucky. And he, oh my god, I'm sorry. Like, and he just, well, he just.
Hold on. Is he dating the chick from Thunderbolts?
Fuck no.
Songbird?
Fuck no.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
The secretary?
Mm-hmm.
They're not like a thing, right?
She can't handle that pipe, and Bucky likes black women. I'm sorry to tell you,
I'm not gonna argue with her.
She can't handle that pipe. It is what it is, and
he's too armed and dangerous.
He's too armed and dangerous, and we can already see. Look, watching that shit, you can tell Bucky was never racist. Sam told him, "Don't be talking to my sister." I'm not. Hey, hi, Bucky. How you doing? He said, "Motherfucker, did not just tell what." What? What? Back in my days, I'm sorry, Sam, this was frowned upon. Okay, I'm free to love freely now. I'm getting chocolate, Sam. And the kids love me? Kiss my ass. Like you can tell what Sam like.
Hey, Bucky had a freaking robot in Wakanda, bro. He was loyalty. Hold on.
Let's talk about that. When the fucking Dora Milaje came in, right? They was like, "Oh my God, we have jurisdiction anywhere." Shut up, bitch. We don't care about all that. Bucky was just over here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Winter Soldier, did you just bow down to them bitches? I'm gonna tell you right now, the bald-headed bitches gonna whoop your ass. Okay, I just don't think we should fight them. I think if possible, maybe everybody should just shut the fuck up and let them do what they want. You know, maybe that's what we all should do. Are you not you're an American. I am a Wakandan first, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. Loyalty to bald-headed black women. I don't know what else to tell you. I
got the arm. I got the robe. I don't even know.
And you saw it. Like, he knows better. He knows better. Like they own his ass. I'm not, bro. Go back and watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. When he sees them, they own him. He belongs to them. He didn't even want to fight him. Can we just talk about this? Get your ass up. You didn't have to hit me. God damn it! And then took his fucking arm. Sam said, "Did you know they could do that?" Fuck no, I didn't. No, I didn't know. They made it. Shit. Shit, they made it. But hey, on some real shit.
I love Sam and Bucky's interactions.
Man, that was like the best buddy cop. I felt like I was watching, like, I don't know, man. I hope
Lanterns is like that a little bit.
Yes. Oh my God. I just feel like it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like I feel like there's gonna be cringe, like funny shit in there where it doesn't need to be, and it's not gonna come off organic, you know.
You know what?
But
Somebody just brought up a good point when it comes to like buddy cop shit like that. Remember Predators? Predators Badland.
Predator.
Predators Badland.
Okay, I haven't seen Badlands.
So you ever seen Badlands? You care
No, no,
about
no.
you care about spoilers?
No, go ahead.
Oh, thank God. Anyway, so that shit was so weird because she's a synthetic and he's a predator. And he was kind of like making jokes. He was like, I can show you my trophy. It'd be an honor. An honor. Bitch, if you don't keep that lion clock where it's supposed to be, you little nasty ass. Because he's the runt. But I think they had a really good, like, dynamic. I do think he is a bit of a dumbass. I will say that because, like, the problem with her is it was so easy for her to kind of get over him because he's so fucking trusting, right? He's a predator, but he's vicious. He's just not like they are. Predators, for the most part, are very reserved. It's not easy to gain their trust, and it's not easy for them to trust you. They don't see anything as nothing more than a tool. She played his ass. Like, she literally fucking played him. And I thought that was kind of crazy. But he's a runt, so I understand it. But at the end of the day, like, their relationship is just kind of weird to me because, like, any other predator would have chopped her ass the fuck up
Immediately.
like, immediately, because she's not a living being. She's a robot, and he would not have looked at her like she was some type of helper. They would have sliced her ass up. Now, does that mean predators don't work with other living beings? No, they do. Will they work with synthetic or whatever like that? If it's blooded, of course. But he was very trusting of her, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it was like, God damn, boy, you was not only trusted, she lied to manipulated your ass. And again, that does not mean they can't be manipulated. They can, but God damn, a synthetic got the wool over you. But other than that, no, it was a great movie.
I definitely need to see it, but I'm probably just gonna wait on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Oh no, bro just brought up AVP. That was a completely different situation. He did not care about that bitch. If y'all go back and y'all watch AVP, the predator that they had in that bitch did not give a fuck about her.
Well,
sorry, go for it.
That Predator 2 was a lot more experienced probably than Badlands.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, well, yes, and yeah, well, technically, yeah, he was still unblooded. He was young. He was a young blood. But it's just the fact that it's like he didn't just outright trust her, right? He didn't give a fuck about her like that. What made him look at her a certain way was because she killed an alien, and because she killed a xenomorph, he had to blood her. So it didn't matter if he trusted her or not. Bitch, you got lucky, because technically your ass should have been getting mauled and ate the fuck up. That's how that should have went. Well, you should have been getting mauled and ate the fuck up.
Do you think it was like almost like a respect thing?
That's what it is. When you get blooded, it's respect. Like he can't take that from her. Like, it doesn't matter how he feels about her. Once she does something like that, you can't touch her. You can't, for the most part. He can't touch her. He really just can't. Like, she got blooded. It's not much he can really do to her, unless he wants to capture her, take her to fucking Yamcha Prime, and have her ass hunt for the rest of her fucking days, which they do for people who kill predators. But once you get blooded, oh baby, no, you're basically a part of the family now, and that's just how that shit is. That's really just how that shit is. But back to Marvel stuff. I'm not gonna lie. With Marvel releasing Endgame like that, and then we're getting ready for Doomsday, I'm fucking excited. I'm so fucking excited. Like, I'm not kidding.
Like, I actually had this conversation in my TikTok comments. I actually had to make a video. He said that Doomsday is not making $1 billion. I'm like, you're fucking high. Avengers Doomsday is making minimum 1.3, 1.4.
Hold on, guys. Phil said they smoking that Zaza. Phil said they
no, not Zaza. You're smoking that crack down the street type of crack.
Phil said, you smoking that Zaza.
No, I made a video. I was like, even movies that quote unquote people didn't like Love and Thunder, made $760 million. Black Panther, without T'Challa, made $860 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this is Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not seeing this film, no matter what the continuity aspect or the build up, it's the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Avengers, and Doctor Doom, probably Spider-Man, all on screen for the first time. If you're not in front row for that seat, you're not a fan. You don't have to read comics. You don't have to. You could just be a medium fan. You could just watch the cartoons, watch some of the movies, or just even understand these characters and who they are. And if you're not there front row first day, you're not a fan. Or you're wanting to go see the film, you're not a fan. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you're just not. I have to. Like that shit is gonna be peak, bro. Like I
This
don't
is this is
care.
my problem. This is my problem. I think I don't think that they should release Endgame. I think they should release Infinity War and Endgame. I think you should get them both.
Well,
I think
here's
you should. I think hold on. I think you should get them both, and you'd have to watch. I think that'd be fucking awesome to have to get them both.
I
And then,
agree, but I think the reason why they're doing Endgame because of the incursion shit.
yeah,
Because Endgame caused a lot of incursions.
but that'd be so much better to be able to sit there and watch Infinity War, and then when the movie is the first one's
They should.
over.
They should. No, I'm not kidding, lying. They should do Loki, the show,
Yeah.
on the big screen.
Yeah.
That's what that you have to watch.
Well,
Listen,
hold on. Speaking of that, no, hold on, Phil. Speaking of that, that gives me a talking point for what people have been talking about when it comes to Netflix. You see, people have been talking about Netflix could change how streaming works, not streaming, but how movie theaters work. Now, I'm saying this because could y'all imagine a Netflix room where you go to Netflix has a building? Just imagine. Imagine going to a Netflix building, not a movie theater, a Netflix theater, right? Right? That has multiple fucking rooms, multiple fucking theaters, and you and a couple of your friends are able to sit there and binge watch your favorite shows. Imagine that
screen.
on the big screen. No, imagine that. Just imagine. Just imagine being able, imagine and imagine it's like a mall. It's huge as shit. You can go in. Netflix would already be on the TV. You can go get your food, get your drinks, and go in and sit down and put in whatever you want, and you'd have the experience to watch that show, not just at home, but like to basically to get in. You still have to pay to get in, but you'd also have to have a Netflix account because you'd have to plug in your Netflix account or whatever. But you still have to have a Netflix account.
So I get what you mean. It's almost like give an example is like those Chuck E. Cheese rooms for the party rooms.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but with movie theater.
And you go, you go in with your friends, and you don't have to have a whole theater full of people. It's just how many people do you have? Okay, cool. So you get room 6. You go in there. The whole fucking wall is a goddamn television. You got drinks. You got a drink fountain. All that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all sit in the floor. And y'all just binge watching your favorite show. Like imagine just spending the day there. Like what are you guys doing? Oh, we're spending. Like imagine being able to reserve. Oh my god, the movie's coming out. Oh, we're gonna go watch it here. Like imagine that. That'd be fucking awesome.
The thing is too, like for me, Lion, recently a movie theater, like when I saw Fantastic Four, I saw it twice.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw opening night, my experience was kind of ass because I saw it at like at 1 a.m. And kids are kids, but like high school kids were in the front, and there was a bunch of them, and they're fucking loud. They don't know when to shut up and just, hey, watch the film. Like clapping and being loud. There's a cool scene for sure.
But I think that's why people don't like going to the theater now because
that's my thing. When I go to the theater line, my phone's gone, airplane mode. I'm locked in. Like, I'm locked in. Like you can't call me, you can't text. I'm done. Like I just need a popcorn and a Diet Coke. I'm good.
Hold on. Phil is saying that, but I do the same shit. Like even when I get on the podcast, like my watch for the most part, my cell phone, all that shit gets cut the fuck off. Like for the most part. So it's like that's my thing. Like I'm with him on that, and people don't they don't think about that shit because when you go to a movie theater, you're there to watch a movie. Well, that's why I try to make my place as comfortable as I can. Like I'm about like for me specifically, I want to be able to enjoy when I watch Netflix or Amazon Prime or HBO, etc. So I have a kick-ass fucking setup, right? I got a 75-inch 4K. I got some nice shit. Let's just put it that way. Even in my bedroom, I got a big ass TV in my bedroom.
Well, hold on, but Lion, 10 years ago, this wasn't a problem.
This wasn't a problem.
I don't know if it's because kids are on their phones or parents are not teaching their kids proper etiquette. Like, hey, you can't be doing this.
No. It's attention span. Most of them can't sit down long enough.
Well, it's not even that. Remember the Minecraft shit?
Yeah.
Like they're throwing popcorn.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. They can't sit down, be still, and chill out. They just want to stay active all the time.
Like they need to be stimulated.
Yeah. Go. There's some outside theaters. Take your ass there.
And my thing is, if movie theaters want to survive, you need to tell your workers. Like a worker needs to be inside the theater watching this shit, and if you're loud, you get 2 warnings. Yeah, and then you're gone.
No, seriously.
And guess what? No refunds.
No refunds. Well, guys.
Oh,
go ahead. You got it.
No, I'm saying like people can't complain about that shit because guess what? Like when I go to movie theater, I want to act like I'm in my living room.
Absolutely.
I want to be able to be with my friends, whatever. Hell, if there's a funny scene or like Deadpool Wolverine when he was dancing, yeah, fucking laugh, like yeah.
Yeah.
But like when there's dialogue and I'm trying to like listen for the plot. I don't want talk. I want to, you know, I want to see what's going on.
He said, I want to see what's going on. So, besides that, guys, let's get started with the next segment. So now we are answering super chats.
Ooh, okay.
Phil, let's get down to the first one. First things first. So how would you do an Elseworld story where the Illuminati, you know what I'm saying, fearing the Sentry, I guess what, can do more than the Hulk, and they try to send him into space. So they try to send the Sentry into space.
Okay,
right?
That's cool.
They try, they try to send him into space. Let me see, but instead of sending him into space, he basically ends up in DC.
Oh, wow.
Something happens to where they try to get him off of Earth, so they succeed. The only problem is he goes into DC.
So I'm assuming he'll still have the Void, right?
Yeah, he still have the Void.
He's gonna fuck up the Justice League pretty bad. I think at first they're gonna try to reason with him, but eventually he'll become like a doomsday problem. And then they're gonna have to shoot his ass into space. It's a dark side. Or something. That's what I think what would happen. At first, you know how Clark is? Clark's like, "Hey, my name is Superman and I can help you. Let's talk about this." And Bob's like, "Get the fuck away from me."
So,
the Void.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to get your plates out. Get
He's
some
gonna
napkins, get you something to drink.
We got the Southern barbecue coming up.
Yes, sir. I got the grill's been hot. The grill's been hot.
Medium rare.
Let's get it this way. The Avengers are afraid of Bob because of what he can do, right? No, it's not because of who Bob is. It's the Void, right? And he ends up going crazy. The Void is released, and the only way they can stop him is the Hulk. So the Hulk gets out, beats the fuck out of the Void, right? He actually somehow wins, but the problem is there was so much power from the Void, it ripped the Hulk into pieces. Now, he's going to heal, of course, but Bob has been knocked the fuck out. Like, that's how bad this battle was. They both got they were just fucking obliterated.
New York turned to a crater.
Basically. No, not even a crater. There was no New York. Like, it was gone.
Because remember, Hulk, every time he took a step, it was like basically an earthquake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was gone. There was no New York. Like all that was left was Sentry, Hulk. Body parts are all fucked up, just torn apart, but they're healing, right? The Avengers, a.k.a. the Illuminati, take this opportunity to seal fucking Sentry up. They send him into space. When they send him into space, something happens to where the Void is trying to break free. And in doing so, it rips a hole in space-time. Now, when the ship goes through this hole, it gets its way into DC, right? Now, the Void at this point has brought back the Sentry. He's at full health. He's good to go. First person he meets is Clark Kent, right? Clark Kent, and he's like, I have the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns in my body. And Clark is like, really? Let's test that theory. Clark beats the shit out of him. I'm talking about grabs him by the back of his fucking neck and just starts beating his ass. And he's like, but I am the Sentry. I have 1,000,000 exploding suns. I absorb suns, bitch. And I'm talking about fucking him up. And the Justice League isn't doing anything because they have nothing to fear. Because Superman literally absorbs sun radiation. So he's just getting more powerful by the minute, right? Here's the problem. The closer he beats Bob to death, the more the Void wakes up. When the Void wakes up, Clark stops moving. Clark stops talking.
Darkness.
The Justice League doesn't know what's going on. They're thinking maybe Clark beat him. Maybe that's what it is. Like, he's just kind of reveling in his victory. And then they start to see blood dripping from the bottom of his cape. They start to see blood dripping from Superman's cape.
It's this. Just
No. It's again, it's literally from the back. Like, they don't even see the blood coming from the cape. It's from the bottom. Like, they just see the blood dripping, like it's going on the back.
Yeah.
And all they don't see anything. the camera kind of turns around to see like the back view of the Sentry and what he's doing, and the Sentry is like the Void is eating his heart. Like it's not even Bob anymore. Like Bob is like this, and the Void is sticking out of his neck, and he's eating Clark's heart. Like he's burrowing a hole in him and eating it. And when the Justice League, I'm sorry, go for it.
What type of Void is it? Is it the one like the one where he had a hat, or is it the weird caterpillar looking
the
one?
weird caterpillar one. So he's actually
Okay.
eating Clark's heart, and when his body starts to fall, they're like, "Oh my God, Superman! Superman!" And he's just, "You're on next." And all the Justice, I'm talking about all the Lanterns, all the other colors, everybody kind of converges to try to stop this threat, but it's the Void. The problem is, because the energy in DC is different, how it feels, the Void mutates. It's no longer in Marvel. It's now in DC. So it can feel there's an energy present somewhere. It's Omega energy. The Omega energy mutates him into some kind of nasty fucking, I'm talking about
Like a demonic thing.
like some big nasty darkness that's bigger than the planet itself, and he starts eating planets. The first planet he eats is Earth, and all life on Earth is gone.
He turns into Galactus.
Exactly. He starts eating worlds. So the Lanterns basically take up all that they can, and they leave us. They got Batman. Clark is dead. Wonder Woman's still alive. His kids are okay though. Like some of the superpowers, and including Nightwing, they're okay. They're able to get out, but they can't get away from him. So Batmite and Mr. Mixie come in and they save him. And Batmite save them because they just killed Clark. And Mr. Mixie is like, Clark was one of my favorite heroes, and they just took him away. So Mr. Mixie and Batmite take them into an interdimensional, another dimension, right? Where they have to basically get themselves together and figure out a way to fight. They don't even know where he came from. They just know he came from some portal. They don't figure that shit out until later, right?
They would have to study it.
Yeah, no. So they go to the smartest being that they know in the universe. They go to who, ladies and gentlemen? Who y'all think I'm finna name? Come on. Who y'all think? Who y'all think I'm finna name?
I'm thinking Darkseid.
Brainiac.
That's a good one. Yeah.
So they go to Brainiac. Brainiac tells him, "What do you want from me?" He goes, "We need to know where that thing came from. You've traveled more of the known galaxy than any of us, so you would know." And he's like, "How can I know something that I haven't encountered?" He goes, "Well, but you're Brainiac. You have a record of every living being, yes, that I have encountered. I cannot keep a record of what I have not encountered." He goes, "Okay, so how do we figure this out?" And then that's when you'd have to go to one more intelligent than me. Oh shit, Mobius. So they get Batmite to basically call Mobius. Mobius comes in, and Mobius is like, "What need do you have of me? What need do you have of a new god? We need to know what that thing is and where it came from." And he goes, "It's not from this reality." So a different dimension? No, it's not from anything dealing with any of this at all. Like, it's from a whole nother point of fiction. Fiction? You know not what you are, but please understand,
Hey,
the world is
I'm
bigger
not-
than you think it is. Go ahead.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie. The Void basically turned into the Black Winter at this point.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Bro said Mobius. I said Mobius. Did I say Morbius?
No, you said Mobius. I don't think you said Morbius.
Somebody said Morbius, and then they goes Mobius. I'm like, what the hell? I'm pretty sure I said Mobius.
It's Morbin time.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure I said Mobius. I know I said Mobius. Didn't I say Mobius?
I sworn you said Mobius. I don't think you had an R in it.
Oh my God. Anyway, back to what the fuck I was saying. So anyway, when they figure out what it is and where it came from, they need to figure out how to beat it. The problem is it's absorbing Omega energy, right? And he's like, what the fuck? Like I don't understand. Like bro said, Morty is coming to save the day. But anyway, they're like, how can it feed on Omega energy? How? And he's like, Omega energy is everywhere. The biggest concentration of it actually comes from Darkseid. So it says, so do you think Darkseid might be able to absorb it? It says only one way to find out. You'd have to ask him. I'd have to. Wouldn't you be able to know that? It's not about if he can. It's about if he will, right? That's his thing. So that's the thing. It's like it's not about if he can. It's about if he will, right?
Please have the Miracle Machine involved.
So what ends up happening is that he ends up going, okay, cool, we got to risk it. When they get to Apocalypse, Darkseid is not trying to he ain't trying to hear that shit. He don't want no questions. Don't talk to me, bitch. He starts putting BTA to every fucking one of them, even Batmite. Like I'm talking about crushing them. And he's like, how dare you? You dare come to my home to ask of me? What? You think I'd give you favor, my enemy? How the arrogance of you. And right then and there, he kills Nightwing. He just crushes his fucking chest. Like he just kills him and starts using his Omega power on some of the other heroes. And the Lancers kind of go in for the defense, right? Now, luckily, Batmite and Mr. Mixie are there. So Mr. Mixie and they revive Nightwing. And he's like, what happened? He's like, you just died. He's like, you just died.
Hey,
So
it's kind of like when Constantine died in that in Darkseid War.
exactly. So what ends up happening is that bro said, don't let the Void get near Kyle Reiner. So anyway, so the Void makes his way to Apocalypse, right? And Darkseid is like, what is this? He says, that's the thing we're talking about. That thing is absorbing Omega energy, and it's getting stronger. We can't beat that. And Darkseid is like, he's not scared of nothing, but like he starts to sweat a little bit. Like you see sweat on his neck, and they're all like, Darkseid, are you sweating? You dare? Me? I know no fear. So he tries to Omega beam that bitch, right? And the Void starts absorbing it, and it just makes him stronger. And he starts to absorb Darkseid, and Darkseid is like, no, this can't be this can't be happening. And he's literally he's eating him. He's literally eating what he is. And he's like, if he kills Darkseid, there's no hope for us. Like that's the only person I know of that can absorb it. The only thing other than that is basically either his father or the Source Wall. So Darkseid is like he understands that if he dies, what all that he wanted is gone. So Darkseid pulls a Hail Mary, right? He takes what he is and he transfers that shit into Nightwing, the same person he just crushed. He transfers it into him. Wow. And Nightwing becomes the new Darkseid, but Nightwing's not strong enough to fight it because it'll absorb him, so he needs more. Thank you for the motherfucker that had to fucking ruin my story, because now I got to get to my next part. Anyway, he's like, I can't beat Darkseid like I am because he's just going to absorb me. I need something more. And that's when the Lanterns are all like, if that thing is the ultimate evil or something that's dark, you need something light. And he's like, you need Kyle. So they go to Oa and they see Kyle, and Kyle's doing his Zen shit. He's like in his White Lantern form, trying to manifest all the lantern rings and shit like that. And Kyle is like, what seems to be the problem, guys? He's like, problem? He says, bro, that thing just killed Darkseid, is eating the universe. Why haven't you done anything? And he goes, I cut myself off from the universe so I can master my powers and abilities. I was unaware of any of this. I didn't even know you guys were coming. He says, what? So right then and there, you think everything's done. No, it's right behind him. Like, it's on its way. And it's like, Kyle, I have Omega power now. With your power, I think we might have a way to stop him. And Kyle kind of looks at him, and he's like, no, you can't stop him like this. What you mean they can't stop him? He says, you're not strong enough. He's like, you need more. What's more than what you are and what I am? You need the anti-life. You need anti-life. That's what you need. You need anti-life, and you need the power of the Source Wall. Nobody can take the power of the Source Wall. Well, you will, and you will have to. So he takes his rings, and he gives them to Nightwing, and he tells Nightwing to go. He's going to hold it off as long as he can. He's like, Kyle, that thing's going to kill you. I know. But whatever, if it doesn't matter. If you succeed, everything succeeds. One knife is not above all. So after that, they leave, right? They all leave and they all go. Kyle dies, right? When they get to the Source Wall, Nightwing doesn't understand. He's like, how can I use the anti-life equation or even the Source Wall? And that's when he realizes, I have all the rings. I can make the anti-life. And if I can make the anti-life, so he takes one hand, creates the anti-life with the Omega power, takes his right hand and absorbs the Source Wall completely and becomes a new being of power that DC just has never seen before. When the Void comes in, it's just this magnificent battle, but it's not enough. It's literally still not enough because the Void is still absorbing energy from the DC universe that's just making it mutate and grow stronger and stronger and stronger with
At this
just
point,
like
probably looks like Godzilla, right?
basically. So the only thing he can do, even with anti-life, even with the White Lantern ring, even with the Source Wall, he can't stop it. So something happens. Nightwing starts to evolve. And he doesn't become omnipotent, but he starts to he's getting there, right? And he realizes, I can't kill this thing, but something can. And he just lets go. It burrows into his chest and it starts to absorb his power. But what it doesn't realize is while it's doing that, Nightwing is making a phone call. He's calling something, right? And the thing about DC is DC has to have a balance. It always has to have a balance no matter what happens. It has an end, it has a beginning, or a beginning and an end. But if you fuck that up and you cause a problem, right? Bro said Black Racer, hey, shut the fuck up. No. If you fuck that up, you're fucking up the balance. The call that Nightwing makes is to the Endless. And all the Endless show up. Death, Dream, Delirium, War, all of them show up. And while it's eating him, he tells them, I understand you all are balanced, but you are also love. And this universe will have an end one day, but today is not that day. And if you don't stop this thing now, it all ends today. There will be nothing else. Nothing else will exist. And that's when Death of the Endless takes all of her brothers and sisters. They come together. They go inside Nightwing and they kill off the Void completely. Fix the Sentry, restore all that it broke, and then sends him back to the Marvel Universe. Basically,
Wow.
that's how I would write it. If that was me, that's how I would write it. So yeah,
I like that idea.
yeah. That's how I would write it. That's not cut and dry. I don't have all the cinematics and shit and scans, but if I had to write a story like that, that's how I would write it. I promise you, somebody came into this bitch probably thinking that was a real story. I guarantee it. When the fuck did Nightwing get the White Lantern rings and the Source Wall? Oh shit!
Wait, the Void killed Clark?
Wait, the fuck? He ate that motherfucker? Because that's the thing. Like, you want to show like Clark gotta die. You want to show some problems? Like, Clark gotta die. I'm sorry, Clark gotta die. Like.
Yeah, at this point, the Flash is probably running around trying to find the treadmill. It was like, let's go back in time.
Bro, look, Nemo said me who came in halfway. Anyway.
Yo, that's funny as shit.
Bro, I was like, nah, this ain't something real. He said, hey, yo, Marvel, come get this, man. I'm telling y'all, look, if I write stories, I guarantee y'all ain't never gonna be bored. I swear to God. Okay, so let's get to the next one. Let me see. Where is it at? Hold on. Okay, cool. Crazy Blockbuster should have been where Netflix is. Bro, don't bring that shit up. I was there when Blockbuster was here. Don't do that.
Me too.
Don't do that.
Me too.
Don't
hey,
do
listen,
that.
I was born in '98.
Yeah.
But I still experienced Blockbuster.
People don't know what it was like. Blockbuster was so cool, Phil. They used to have this thing, bro. They used to have this thing like when you go to pick up, because it was the movie spot. That's what it was. That was the best thing about the '90s. Every store had its place, right? Every store had its place.
Yeah, Radio Shack.
Exactly.
Big Lots. You had
exactly.
Your
exactly.
Your Blockbuster, Game
exactly.
Crazy. Oh.
And that's the thing. Like, every store had its fucking place. And I think one of the best things about each store was that, like, if you needed to go get food, you had a Menards or a Kmart or whatever like that for clothing and shit like that. You had your fucking shoe store. You had your gaming electronics store. But then you had your fucking movie store that specialized in everything movies, right? One thing I used to love about Blockbuster is that you could go to Blockbuster and you could literally not only get whatever movie you want to watch, but they had popcorn, snacks, all types of shit. Bro, they used to have these really big ass long plastic things of popcorn. They used to, and some, not all, but some Blockbusters used to pop it for you. So it's like, okay, so that's what you want to watch? Would you like some popcorn with that? And you'd be like, Let me get the big bag. Get the really really big bag. Thank you. Okay, we also have a special on kettle cooked corn and caramel popcorn. You was like, oh shit. Let me get some candy too.
Well, you know what was really cool too? If I remember, like you could just rent VHS tape for like $2 for the night.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
think it was
could.
like $1.99.
Yeah, you could. You better bring that bitch
And it
back
was
home.
great. I mean, it was like new movies. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, like let's say the movie came out in the summer. By winter, you could get it on VHS tape.
The only problem was is like it got to a point where people started pirating the movie, so they would go buy it, and then after buying it,
No, at some points, people just didn't return them.
yeah, yeah.
People just kept them.
No, I'm talking like people were just selling them bitches. And then like what really kind of fucked it up was the fact that it was like you basically had a situation where
Netflix took them out of business too with the
not just I'm talking about way before that. What the doom and gloom for them was when you had cable and cable made it to where it was like you could like record your fucking episodes and shit because some of the movies would come on TV. They would come on TV and you could just record it and there you go, boom, I already got the cassette. Like you would just record that shit and come back home.
Yeah, yeah. And but I'm saying people don't know this. Netflix wasn't a streaming service at first. It was a rent thing. Like Netflix used to be used to go online, and they would mail you a DVD of whatever, so you didn't have to leave your house.
Yep.
And then you just return it at like a machine, like at a 7-Eleven.
Yep, Redbox.
Redbox. Redbox is still in business, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know. I ain't seen one.
So like that was the start of the downfall.
Yep, and then they got streaming service and everything got fucked. Let me see what we got here. Okay.
Netflix used to be $3.99 a month, bro.
Yeah, $3.99 a month. What would your creative story for Hellboy in Earth? Oh no, in Earth, DC, or Marvel for 100 issues? Ooh. Well, first things first, bro. Those are usually higher because you asked me to create a whole story, but you get what you pay for. If it was me and Hellboy was in DC or Marvel, I would have Hellboy in DC.
I agree. I was about to say that. I don't think he's a Marvel guy.
No, he's not. Well, nope. You know what?
I think he works in DC more. He just seems like a DC character.
No, it's not that. It's the no killing shit. Marvel's got a good hellscape.
I mean, you got your Ileana, you got your Johnny.
But it's the darkness aspect of Hellboy because I've read all of Hellboy. You know what? Get your place together. Get your place together. For to make this shit short and sweet but delicious. Get your place together.
Here we go, guys.
Y'all ready? Hellboy finally got the one thing he's always wanted: a family. He's got twins, a little boy, a little girl. And guess what? Each one of them is red. They don't have a stone hand or nothing. They have red skin and horns. Okay? They don't have that, but they're twins. They got captured. And his wife is dead. And her soul got taken. Guess who took it? Etrigan. You know why? Because Etrigan wants to be free of his human bond that was done to him by Merlin. But the only way that can happen if there's a spell. He needs 2 half-blooded demons, twins, and he needs their innocent blood. If he spills their innocent blood on a fucking stone table in hell, his curse is broken, right? Problem is, not too many demons mate with humans and make offspring, but Hellboy did. So what does Etrigan do? Etrigan takes those fucking kids, right? Bro said, whoa, that's crazy. Hey, let me finish cooking. We ain't done cooking. Let me finish cooking, damn it, okay? Let me finish cooking. Shit.
Oh.
Anyway, like I said, so Hellboy gets angry. He's enraged. He finally had the one thing that he wanted, and he lost it. Now check this out. Etrigan may have stolen his kids and killed his wife, but there's a chance he can get them back. There's a chance that he can undo what he did. You know who gives him that chance? The ghost of Merlin. Merlin tells him that Etrigan cannot be separated from his human bond. If he does that, the world will not be safe from his wrath. Tells Hellboy that if you stop him, if you kill the demon Etrigan, I will resurrect your wife. and I will put her soul back in her body. This I swear to you.
Wow.
Hellboy looks at him in his face and grabs him by his throat. Merlin is a soul. He's not a living being. He's dead. Grabs him by his fucking throat and he's a ghost, right? Does it with his stone hand. His stone hand starts to burn. Hellboy's eyes are on fire. And he says, one thing about me. He said, I know man. And one thing I know about man is when man lies. And you're lying to me. And he goes, you don't understand. Etrigan cannot be attacked. And he destroys the spirit of Merlin. When he destroys the spirit of Merlin, it sends a magical shockwave to the real Merlin himself, right? Timothy Hunter. Timothy Hunter's heart starts to hurt. Oh, what the fuck was that? And that's when he realizes, I think Merlin's soul just got destroyed. I think Merlin. Oh shit! And he chases the magical tether of where it happened, and Hellboy's there, and he spells Hellboy into a wall. He's like, "Did you just kill Merlin? I can't kill what's already dead. So how could you destroy his soul? That makes no sense. No, it's Merlin. Merlin's soul cannot die. Well, it died today." And then he breaks the spell of Timothy Hunter because Hellboy is accessing his power, what he is, right? And like Timothy can feel it. He's like, this rage. What's happening? And he grabs Timothy by his face, crushes his glasses, and shoves it into the ground. And he's like, I will have no man lie to me today because my family's life is at stake, and nothing shall stand in my way. He starts rhyming. There's a reason for that. He starts to rhyme a little bit. You see that? So Timothy goes, oh God, no. So he uses his power. He breaks free of him, and he can see it. He's like, Etrigan spelled you. Something's wrong. Your Etrigan doesn't want to be severed from man. He wants to be fused with you. He's got a tether to you. That's why he will sacrifice your kids on that altar, not to free himself, but to rebind himself to you. That's what he wants. He wants what you are. So he goes, what do I have to do to make sure this doesn't happen? He goes, he took my wife and he killed her. Okay, cool. Give me a minute. So he breaks the tether first. He breaks that so that link is gone, which Etrigan's going to feel that. When he breaks that tether, he tells him, Merlin may have been lying to you, but I am the Merlin. I have power that he no longer has anymore. So I can resurrect your family. I can do what you want. I can give you what you need, but you have to help me stop him from what he is. And right when he does that, Etrigan, like, he comes and he goes, you dare sever that connection? You dare interfere? So he pulls his sword out and he starts trying to fight Timothy. Now, Timothy is the Merlin. In DC, Timothy can kill that bitch with a whisper, but this is a story and we're trying to make it fun. Anyway, so he swings at Timothy. Timothy tries to block. He gets thrown into a fucking mountain. He tries to stab Hellboy and tells Hellboy that he was meant to be a tool, so why not be what he was meant to be? And he said, because my father taught me that men get to decide their life, no one else. And he grabs Etrigan's sword and he shatters that bitch. And when he shatters that bitch, he grabs him by his throat and he throws him into the ground. And Etrigan's like, how can you have such power? How can you break a sword made of mine? And he grabs his horns and he says, because I'm not a man. And he breaks them. Like, he literally breaks his horns. And he's like, what? Like Hellboy, like, his power kind of subsides a little bit. But he's doing that for a reason. When he breaks his horns and his power subsides, he basically reactivates it to have, like, bro said, Phil is just listening.
I am.
So when he breaks his horns...
Yeah,
so when he breaks his fucking horns, his power goes down, but he does it so that he can reawaken it like a fucking, like a nuclear bomb waking up, right? So when he does that, this big, magnificent, just this big red white light of just energy just pops out. And now Hellboy has his wings, his horns are back, his flaming crown is on his head, and this time he doesn't have one fist of doom. He now has two fists of doom. So he has two fists of doom, and his fingers have now changed. there are holes in his fingers like guns. Now he can shoot fireballs out of his hands, lightning, just whatever the fuck he wants, right? And he's like, pick it up. Like, he looks at Etrigan, pick it up. And he's like, what are you? Pick it up. And he's like, what the fuck? So Etrigan picks his broken sword up, and he starts doing a little fucking rhyme, and he jumps in for battle. And when I tell you, the match is so fucking glorious that the superheroes on top of DC can feel, they're in another dimension. And the force of that battle is so wild that they can feel that shit. Zatanna, Constantine, fucking Dr. Fate, all the magic users feel that shit, and they all get there. It goes, what in heavens is happening? What is the presence fighting Satan or something? What is this? And that's what Timothy is bleeding out the mouth. He's like, apparently the devil's son is fighting Etrigan. Wait, Lucifer's son? No, not our devil. A devil, like the devil, something we haven't seen. Apparently that's his son, and his wife is dead, and we have to help him. And they're trying to get on. Like, Timothy, tell us what's going on. So when Timothy fills him in on what's happening, Hellboy is, I'm talking about, when I say he's killing Etrigan, he's killing him. When they look over, Etrigan, like, the fighting is over. Etrigan is they can't see him. All they see is this big ass monster that is the size of a fucking building. They think it's Etrigan. It's not. And that's when Timothy says, look at its skin. Its skin is red. That's not Etrigan. And when he turns around, he's got Etrigan in his hand. He's eating him. He's got blood all in his mouth, and he's out of control. He can't control himself. His power has just, like, he's become the devil his father never wanted him to be, and it's all because of grief, right? And right then and there, you have Zatanna, you have Constantine, you have Dr. Fate. They all automatically try to attack him in defense, but it doesn't work. First person that dies is Zatanna. Second person that dies